climbed up this little tree. It turns out I wasn't filming the first bit. I was intending on doing like a raw climb, kind of raw edited video, unedited. Thank you. Quentin's just down there now untying my base tie. So I figure I was doing a raw, unedited video, and I got up here and I saw my high point and I stopped recording. So I figure probably should, out of my efforts to be genuine, probably should show you what my high point was. So I've done a couple of things wrong today. Maybe I'll put up a video just saying, titling, what a terrible tree climber I am, or one of the many things that I do wrong as well as many people do wrong. So what happened was I threw the line up into this I believe it's a Pittosporum. I'm not sure what this is actually. Could be a lily-pilly. So I've come up here, I've thrown my line in, and it's covered in vines, covered in ivy, English ivy. And I've thrown my line up over what I thought was a pretty good union. And then a lot of failures on my behalf happened in a row. So I'm lucky enough to be okay. I didn't have a close call, but it could have gone south. So what's happened is I've thrown up my line to do SRT because I wanted to try out a new little device. So I'm at SRT, I'm climbing up my rope. I did get Quentin and myself to load test the high point because I couldn't see it exactly. So I had two people's weight on it, and I'm pretty heavy and he's pretty heavy, so I feel that was all right. So on my way up, in amongst all the ivy, my foot ascender broke, and I just decided to start cutting on my way up, which you shouldn't really work off a base tie. You know, there's a chance you get cutted or machines could hit it, but it's just not a very good practice to work off a base tie. So I was working off a base tie, which I'm pretty much against, and I made the fatal mistake, almost fatal, of not going to inspect my high point. If I had have, I would have seen this. So I thought it was a much larger union than that, but it wasn't. And the fall I would have had would have been probably 3 feet to 4 feet. And 3 feet to 4 feet with a single rope setup and stretching the rope would have been a few meters, or more than 4 feet, okay? More of a fall than what that distance is. So that could have been quite bad, seeing as it's a small tree, I could have hit the ground. Who knows what could have happened. I could have been cutting and I could have cut myself. So that was really poor form on my behalf. My ego's been checked quite well, and complacency did slide in. To be honest, I did go into Quentin's mum's house. We went around there for a quick smoker, and I'll tell you what, those ethnic mamas, they can cook. She just kept feeding and feeding and feeding. It wasn't just a meal, it was fried eggs on top of the meal. So a bit of after lunch fog, but another reminder of how dangerous this job can be if you are complacent and you don't stay in good habits. So that's a rare thing I do, but I figure I should show you, and yeah, quite ashamed of that, which means I'll work much harder in the next few months. So yeah, we'll get on with this job, and I'll try and remember to press record and film it.